Hello everyone. It has definitely been a minute since the last time I made a video. I hope everyone's doing well. Whew, I can't believe we're like days away from November. This year is almost over and a lot has happened throughout the past few months. I am in my new neighborhood. This is my first like actual walk in this neighborhood, doing a video, so pretty excited about that. It's a very hilly neighborhood, so definitely will be getting my workout there. Pretty much slacked off a lot over the past few months, with moving and unpacking and having other things to do. I kind of just like let myself go a little bit, pertaining to like the exercise and all that. So I had some lab work done and it showed that I had like high cholesterol and things like that. So I am taking a stand to make sure that that gets lowered and that I have the healthy cholesterol left in my body because I don't want any problems. Yeah, and it's been a blessing moving down here to the south, further south from where I was. I feel like my psoriasis has gotten way better. The arthritis is, pretty much gone right now. I'm on medicine for it, but before the medicine, I was doing really good. So maybe there's something about it being a more tropical climate than where I was in North Carolina. So pretty excited about that. And my daughter's in middle school right now and she's just loving it. My son's in 5th grade and he loves his school. I also think it's pretty cool that down here, we're in the Bible Belt, but they have a program on Mondays where my son goes to like a Bible after school thing at the church that's next to his school. So I thought that was pretty cool, because all my years like living in New York, going to school there in New Jersey, I've never seen anything like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's supposed to be one for my daughter coming up soon as well. And I think that starts in January. But yeah, we have Halloween coming up soon. And I'm sure everyone has their viewpoints on that. I know I have my own viewpoints. I personally don't celebrate it. I feel that, it's a very evil day. I mean, there's evil in all sorts of, every day there's always something going on. But the world has gotten a lot darker since last year, really, with everything that's been going on. And I just say, why add on to it? Everyone, like I said, everyone has their own opinions. I'm entitled to my own opinion. So you could get mad if you want to, but it's all right because I'm going to stand firm and I'm going to keep my ground on my beliefs, On that day, like many people go missing, especially kids. There's like rituals that are performed with kids, with human beings. It's just a very satanic day. And I know that some people say, well, there really isn't any harm in dressing up like a fairy or something cute and just going to get some candy. But it's been said for years that witches actually put curses on these candies that get sold for this holiday. And if you go back and research the origins of this day, you'd be pretty surprised. And some people, they may not give 2 squirts. I'm gonna keep doing me. I do this every year. That's a tradition, so I'm gonna keep doing it. All right, if that's you, hey, you do you. But if you go back and study the origins and see how this all started, that should make you think like this day was not founded on anything good. I could tell you all the facts that I've researched, but I'm putting the ball in your court for you to study and research what was done in the origins of this day, because anybody can tell you stuff, and it's up to you to make the decision whether you agree with what's being said or not. You know, every year we go to this event called Halloween, and what it is a church. They take the gym and they turn it into like a tour, and it's sort of like a haunted house, but not really. And basically they have like all these scenes where they show you life choices. So this year, when you go in, they had like a big sign in the front that said sanatorium on it. And I'm like, oh boy, I know it's gonna be very intense this year. So when you go in, it's like pitch black, right? And you have these people that are dressed in all black, and they have these flashlights that they help you like go through the building. And when we went into the building, there was this guy, an actor, you know, who was standing there with a straitjacket. And he's like, when I'm passing by, he's like, oh, you don't need that skin, do you? And I was like, dude, you better back up off me. That's what I was thinking, you know. But you go into this room, and it's like a hospital setting. And there's just like, boom, on the right, a random boy like sitting in a wheelchair with his head down with a bloody like bandage over his head. Then there's like a hospital bed, and it seems like it's probably, you know, a dead person underneath the blanket. So then you go into the first room, and it was like pitch black, and there was like a boy sitting in a chair watching the TV, and it's showing the news, and it's showing different things that's going on in the world today. And it was crazy. And then it was talking about, you know, kids like committing suicide, and like they actually had someone like shoot a gun, and like the, you know, the brains and all that splattered like on the wall. Obviously, you know, these are all actors, so it's not real, but they make it look pretty realistic, you know. They have like other scenes, and someone dies. Either someone dies, and yeah, someone dies in each scene, and then they go to heaven. And when they went to heaven, you know, depending on how they lived their life on earth, Jesus would meet them and tell them, you know, you basically knew better. You knew what you were supposed to do, but you didn't do it. So I can't let you enter. I don't know you, you know. And like I always say, one of the scariest things to hear from him would be, depart from me, I knew you not. Like those are the scariest phrase that I could ever hear in my entire life. I don't want to hear that. I want to go to heaven. And then, you know, they got to go to hell. So they go to hell, and the guy that plays Satan is actually the youth pastor for that church, and they're the ones who put together these scenes and all that. And then in the end, they have a huge prayer room where you go and, you know, you get prayer. Many people get saved. There's been healings going on. So it's really cool, you know. And we do this every year because, you know, you just never know. I'm not saying that you need to live in fear. If you're a Christian and you do celebrate this day, I would strongly suggest that you don't. I'm going to link a video in the description box from an ex-warlock who was a warlock for 25 years. I've actually heard his story in person. I know that he's telling the truth, and he gets into detail about the things that he used to do. And one of the things that really stuck with me is that he said that the devil says that he loves when Christians celebrate Halloween, because it's just like he has legal ground, you know. If he tries to mess with you and you're doing that sort of thing on that day, like he has legal ground to just be like, okay, all right, I got you, because you're celebrating my day, you know. Witches, warlocks, this is like a holy day for them. You know, this is a very important day, and it's just so evil and satanic, and you should really reconsider, you know, if you do this. Like I said, I'm going to link that video. actually 2 videos from an ex-witch. Her name is Jenny Weaver. And I've been following her for a few years now. I've read her story. I've seen her story. So these people are telling the truth. Watch it for yourself. Make your call. I'm really talking to you Christians who may be watching this video and you do this every year. It's just, it's harmful. I mean, I'm sorry, it's harmless. No, it really is harmful. You know, we just got to be prepared. We can't be caught sleeping. There's so much going on in this world. And, you know, let's, as children of God, let's not add on to it, you know. So I pray everyone is blessed. I love you guys. Again, we can agree to disagree, but I'm going to stand firm in my beliefs. And ain't nobody going to take that away from me. So watch the videos that are going to be linked below. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.